Good morning, DFC, and welcome back to our final lesson in grade 12 entrepreneurship. Today, I'm going to explain to you the BDV4C culminating activity, which is all about how to develop a website for your business idea. So this is what the document looks like. The first page is just a title page. Please read all the instructions carefully. The rubric is how you'll be marked. Important that this will be worth 16.6% of your overall mark. And this project must be submitted by Thursday, May 6th at noon. I should specify Eastern Standard Time. That's 11 a.m. Central Standard Time. So basically, this is due at the end of class on the very last day of school. If it's not submitted by then, it will be an automatic 0, simply because that's when classes end and I have to write and submit report cards. The second page you don't need to worry about. This is just the expectations. This is the curriculum. It's not really meant for you, but I have to put it. This is more for teachers and educators. This just shows you what you have learned throughout the course. All right, here's the actual good stuff. The instructions. So this is what we're going to learn. We're going to learn how to create an effective e-commerce website for your business idea. Link to this video is obviously right here. Here are the instructions. So all throughout the course, Unit 1 to 3, we learned how to develop a business idea. We created a business plan. And the last step in this course is to create a website for that business idea. So take the business idea you've been working out through the whole course and develop a website for it. Now online, there are a whole bunch of website creators that are free and available to anyone. First one is Google Sites. Next one is Wix. There's Squarespace, GoDaddy, and there are other website builders. But the two that I'm going to show you today are Google Sites, which is the easiest to use, and Wix, which is the next easiest to use. And I don't personally have much experience with Squarespace or GoDaddy, but they're there if you want to use them. So your website should contain or must contain the following pages. You should have a home page that greets your visitors, an about page that describes you and your business idea, a contact page that shows how visitors can contact you or your business, a products or services page that it describes or shows what you're going to sell and how much you're going to sell it for, and any other pages or information that you think your business idea needs. For example, it could be a gallery. But that's up to you to decide. There's no standard way a website should be run because everyone will have different business ideas. Now, here are some optional pages that you can include. You can include a customer review page where you just include customer testimonials, which you can make up your own, make up the names, make up what they say. It's entirely up to you. An online store page. Now, you don't have to actually sell anything online or connect it to a bank account. Yeah, don't connect it to a bank account. But I will show you using Wix how to implement an online store. You can have a blog, and you can also have a links page that shows what other websites viewers may find useful or helpful. Here are just some examples of excellent indigenous e-commerce websites. We looked at Red Rebel Armor, for example. So they have an online shop. They have an About Us page, which is just information about them. They have reviews, which are like customer testimonials, an FAQ page, and they have a search page as well. And I can find the home page simply by clicking on the logo. Boop, 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 boop. This section here is just what are the elements of effective web design. So what should a good web page have? You want to have I'm not going to go through the whole list, but you want to have a balance between text, space, and images. So you're not putting entire essays on your webpage. There won't be a lot of writing to do. Like, people don't want to see a ton of text on a web page, but just make sure that you have a small section of text and then a picture, and then blank space as well. Very important, make sure pages work properly and there are no broken links. Don't link to a page and it just says under construction. What's the point of having that page? Just delete that page until you finish it, or just finish the page. So these are just some things to keep in mind when creating your web page. Marking. All right. So I will mark this assignment and it'll be worth 16.6% of your final grade. And of course, there is a strict deadline to this, simply because the school year is over after that. Friday, May 7th, it's summer for you guys. I'll still be working because I'll be writing report cards, but I will have to submit marks on Friday, May 7th to Sharon, who will then proofread and approve all the teachers' report cards. Very important, and I'll show you how to do this. You must share your website with me by emailing bwrite@nacschools.org. If I can't visit your website, I can't mark it. So please share it with me, and I'll show you how to do that. This is the rubric of how your website will be marked. There we go. All right, so content. Have you included text, images, the pages necessary to promote your business idea? Have you followed the elements of effective web design here? For example, if you have a broken page or a broken link, that's not an effective website. Very important, writing. So remember, this is a professional document. Once you publish something online, anyone can see it. So if you misspell a word or have a sentence that doesn't make any sense, other people can see it. And once you publish your website, this will be a live link, meaning that anyone with that link can visit it. So it will be not offline, it'll be online. So think of it as like you can change it, like you can go back into the editor and change any mistakes that you make. But when you submit your website to me, please make sure that it is written as professionally as possible. And finally, have you shown me that you're able to use a template or website builder? So have you actually learned how to use these programs, which I'm going to show you how to do next. So it'll be out of 80 marks in total. All right, so first things first, I'm going to show you how to use Google Sites because that's the easiest. So click on your waffle icon and then go to Sites. Like that. I just want to make sure I'm using my account. So these are all websites that either I've created or other students have created. There are many. But to create a new one, you can either look in the template. They have small business ones. But I would say let's go to blank. All right. So first things first, theme. Theme here, you can choose your color scheme and just the design, how it looks. There aren't a lot of options here. Like Google Sites is the easiest to use, but it's also the most limited in what you can do. Wix is more powerful in its customization. But choose how you want your website to look. You can also choose font style. There's only 3 choices. But choose one that you like and you think best matches your business idea. Modern. No, I don't really. Okay, bold. So as usual, I'm sticking with my lawn care. Then I can expand this. I want it to show up all in one line. And then I need, this is my home page. So this is meant to greet the viewers. So I want to have some text. I want to make it a title as well. try to think of what to write here. So this could be like a slogan. And then if I want to insert a picture, I just click images. I can say select. So I can upload it myself. Or I could do a Google image search, lawn care. These are some nice images. I can resize it. I can reorient it. And honestly, on your homepage, you don't need a lot of information. It is simply meant to greet your viewers. I can also change the header. I can change the header type. Header is this banner right here. No. Oh, I like that type. Let's change the image. So I can make it generic. Like these designs. Actually, I kind of like them. No, I don't like that. So I can upload my own image, or I can search the internet. Maybe I'll search grass. There we go. Actually, I kind of like that. I like the blue better, actually. And you can also create custom theme colors as well by adjusting the sliders. Now for pages. So a home page already exists. When I want to add a new page, I click the plus sign, and that will automatically generate a new page. I'll keep doing that. Contact services. So typically when I design a website, I always make the pages first before adding content. I don't make a page, then add the contact, make another page. I like to lay out the outline for it first. Then let's see, contact, product, about, and I may do customer reviews as well. Now, when I want to add content like text or images, I go back to insert, and then I have these layouts here. A layout is just simply how to organize text and images. So I just want to include this basic layout here, which has a picture and some text. Let's see who we are. And I can change the font, size, and color. And then to add a picture, you just click the plus sign, and then I can upload it, or I can select it from Google. But what you could do is just upload it from your computer itself. Or you can upload it from your Google Drive. Then you can just add your text in here. In contact, you could add some text. So contact would be your phone number, and you can make this information up. Don't put your actual phone number, address, email. That's pretty much it. Well, yeah, they're already on your website. You can even include, say, a map or picture of your fictional store location just by uploading. So that's Google Sites. And very, very important is you have to publish it. Brandon's Lawn Care. And then once you give it a web address, it will check to see if it's already taken. If it's not, you can publish it. Publish it means it is now live. But very important is share this with Brandon. So once you share it with me, then I can view your website. Without sharing it with me, I can't view it. So it's very important that you click the share with others button. So that's Google Sites. It's the easiest, but you have the least customization with it. Next is Wix. So Wix, you can join using your Google information. So when you go to log in, just click in log in with Google, and then create a new site. Wix is much more powerful, but it does take some more time. So I want to create a website. So I should slow down. So once you've logged in, just go to create a new site. So this is a site that I created before. And I want to create a business website. Now, there's an artificial design intelligence, which is an AI that kind of creates a website for you. Or you can use a template. I'm going to show you how to use both. Let's start with a template. So they have a whole bunch of templates that are pre-made that I can edit. Or you can search. So I'm doing lawn care. There's one for lawn care service. Then, hey, lawn care right here. So I go to edit. It will load. All right, and it has loaded. So there are some tutorials. I've made a bunch of websites on Wix before, so I don't really need them. But if you are new to it, feel free to watch it. Now, everything you see here, if you click on it, you can edit it. So you can change the design, you can change the content. Now, in this template, there are no pages necessarily. If I want to preview it, click the preview. And then it's kind of like an infinite scrolling page, where it doesn't take me to a separate page, it just takes me to a separate section on the same page. It's also called parallax scrolling. I gotta go back to my editor. Now, menu and pages, this is where I can add pages that I want or delete them. To delete them, say I don't want to have a gallery, just click on the three dots, and then you can delete. If I want to add a page, like say testimonials, that's just customer review. You can call your page whatever you want to, and you can also reorganize them. Let's do about here. So that just shuffles around what is in my website. So remember, whatever you want to change, you just click on it. For example, this text here, well, I definitely want to change the name of it because I didn't make up that name. But to do that, you just Brandon's Lawn Care. So don't just simply reuse what the template has given you. You want to make it your own. So I can get rid of that text or I can change it, and then I would input my own information here. and say, for example, this section, I may not want it at all. So you just delete it. So using this way, there's a lot more to customize, but you have a lot more options in what you can change. And for example, you can even create an online store. You just go to add, this plus sign is the add. I want to add a store. I can add that store to my site. And then I can edit and customize every item that I put on that store. And then in real life, if I want to start this business, I could actually add and connect it to my bank account. So you can add like credit cards and PayPal accounts to it too, add products. I can, for each product, I can include a photo, a description, a price. It's all right here. And say like, oh, I don't want to have a shop. Well, you just go back to pages and get rid of it. So yeah, you don't need to have an online shop, but if you want to, feel free to. You just can't do that with Google Sites. Very important is to publish your website, and that will give you a link. Just go to View Site, and once you have generated a link, please, please, please copy and paste it in an email. I have a new email, by the way. So just send it to Be Right, call it website link, and that's it. I'm going to leave. The final thing that I want to show you is the artificial intelligence. So I'll just create a new site, business or online store, and then let the ADI, the artificial design intelligence, create a website for you. This sounds pretty good. Well, it is pretty good, actually. So this is kind of like, it's not as easy as Google Sites, but it is not as overwhelming or challenging as the Wix editor. So once again, I'll go lawn care or whatever your business type is. Next. And then it will recommend some pages you could have and then some other features that you could include, which you probably don't need. Like if you want to create a menu, for example, a restaurant or bakery, it gives you that option as well. If you want to take reservations, if you want to have a blog, I don't see why a lawn care company would need a blog, but a blog is essentially an online journal. And then you go next. Brandon's Lawn Care, that's the name of my business. I don't want to import content. Let's go to next. I can add this information manually. Logo, if you have one, you can add it there. If you want to link it to a social network account, you can. Next. I can choose a theme or design. You can change this later too. That one looks lawn care-like. Fresh. I can choose my layout too. This one looks very classy. And then I can add the pages that I want. I want an About Us. I want services, testimonials, contact. And that's it. So now it will generate. And then from here, I just go and customize the pages that have been created for me. Keep in mind, this is all free too. So the last web page I created was for my wedding, which didn't happen. Well, it did happen, but it just didn't happen as I planned it. All right. So the pages have already been generated here. Remember, there is a preview button if you want to view it as a viewer. To navigate between the pages, I just click here. Say I want to customize my about page. Now it comes with text, but you have to change that text. So yeah, I'm not the top lawn care service in San Francisco. You want to customize it to meet you and your business idea. Don't be lazy and just use what the template gives you. Services. So I can edit, change the design. Design is how it looks. So play around with it. That best fits you. Like for example, in this section, I want to include prices as well. So I can add items here. I can include prices. Say $40 an hour. And then this saves automatically as well. Contact page. I can simply edit that information here. And you don't have to put your real address or your real phone number. You can just make it up. You can even include a map. And it will generate a Google map with any real address that you put there. Hell, you can put the school's address if you want. So that's the artificial design intelligence. Design, you can change the themes and colors. So how it looks. So I do recommend, like, if you want more options than Google Sites, use the artificial design intelligence. Remember, preview button. This is how it will look. Don't just use what the template provides. Make it your own. But publish and send me that website. Remember, I can't mark your website if I don't have the link, so please do that. All right, this video is a little longer, but I feel like I needed to show you guys how to use these website builders. So just please get this in before the deadline passes and send me your links in an email. All right, everyone, that's it for today's lesson. I hope you have a great day. Bye.